ultra wide lens, so we got everybody in here. Yeah. Woo! Fontana Dam! Spring break! There we go.
What's that red light? Well, listen, ignore that light. Just want to
The batteries, it just means the battery's charging.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? So we're finally back on the trail after taking, geez, what was it, like 4 days off?
Well, it was three.
Three. We did a Nero day because we did 2 miles and had our first slack packing experience, which was wonderful. So we're hoping to repeat that.
Yep.
Yeah, we're coming into the Smoky Mountain National Park today. It's been awesome so far. The climb out of Fontana is a little rough, but it always is whenever you go down to water. But we have these fantastic views.
Yeah, let me stick to the side.
Oh, you. Well,
Oh, wait,
I was
that
talking
never
about,
works. I'm
I was
sorry.
talking about you. But the cloud, you know, the mountains are nice too.
I don't know if you can tell. I believe it's point of mine.
So yeah, we'll move up a little bit and see if you can't tell where the snow is. Yeah, you can. The mountains have frosted tips, so they're going through their mid-90s like middle school phase.
We also saw some snow about half a mile past the trail or up the trail.
We'll have some snow today.
Mm-hmm.
Further up we get, it's nice and windy, so chilly, but it looks like the worst we're gonna have today is wind, and then we've got 2 more days of beautiful weather. So
Yeah.
I'd like to think it was worth the wait.
Yeah. So we waited. We should probably tell them why we waited. So there was snow and rain for the past
Bring it in.
3 days.
Yeah, the past 3 days it was really nasty, so we decided to just stick down in Fontana, split up a room to keep the cost down, and it was well worth it.
It's really hard to, once you get wet and if it continues to rain, it's really hard to dry out your gear and then you just start freezing, and if the temperatures drop, it can get kind of dangerous, so.
Yep. It was a good decision.
Yeah.
See, we're actually more afraid of the wind or the cold and the rain here than we would be in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it can get up, like hypothermia is so easy to jump on you. You know, if you're not paying attention, you're way more susceptible here because you're not really thinking about it. But we are good to go. So enjoy the views. We're very glad to have you back on here, and we should give you some more views at the top of Shuckstack Fire Tower, which will be coming up here in the next 30 minutes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Tell me how safe you feel.
Not very.
I'm scared.
Oh, my legs are shaking just a little
Dang,
bit.
look at that.
It's good to you, Sal.
Oh, it's been icy.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch out
Now
for
the
that.
question is, how do we get down?
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till
Slowly.
somebody comes and gets me.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, the window moves.
you guys
Yeah, look, even this right here.
have...
Sorry. I'm waiting for y'all. You got this? Baby, hold on.
Oh, the fire department. All right, you guys are about to be on your own.
This does not feel stable.
EMT.
Come on, you got this.
Baltimore.
The views are nice,
Wind stop.
but this is,
A little bit too steep.
yeah, I'm used to heights, and this is, I'm very uncomfortable right now. All right, all right, bye guys. Just wanted to show you the trail today. I'm pretty excited. You can't even see the trail anymore at the moment because there's a whole layer of snow. And it is gorgeous. We're having a really fun time. And we're lucky to see snow on the first day in the Smokies. If you can tell. We're supposed to have nice weather the next couple days, so it may melt. But we're not holding our breath. But as you can tell, the guys are having a blast up there. We just built a snowman too. So, having a really good time. Alright, well thanks for following us, and we'll show you some nice views later on. Whoops, sorry, bye. Hey y'all, I just want to send a quick update. I don't do walking and talking very well, so I'm just doing a stationary update. So today I am hiking by myself. We had a little injury or emergency with one of our hikers in the group that we're hiking with. So Justin went and took him to the emergency room together with one of our other hiker friends. So I'm on the trail by myself. Let's see, we stayed at Molly Ridge Shelter last night and had a really good time. We camped outside of the shelter. The shelter was packed and we kind of enjoy our privacy and not having mice and just having a little more space, you're kind of crammed together in shelters, which is not a bad thing, just not our preference. And today it's an easy 12 miles to the next shelter. So in the Smokies, you are required to stay in shelters or next to shelters if the shelters are full. So that's where I'm headed next. I'm just going to turn a little bit so you can see what it looks like around here. It was freezing cold last night when I took the tent down. There was ice all over the tent, so that was a new experience, but we stayed warm. We have really great sleeping bags by Big Agnes, and then we also have sleep bag liners that help keep us warm. So that was awesome, and we didn't feel cold at all, but I don't know if you can tell if I turn, but there's ice all over the trail right now, and snow everywhere, but we're really glad to have this experience as well. It's a little different, but yeah, that's all. So I'm going to get over top of a couple ridges today, and I'll try to take a couple pictures and give you all the good views, and hopefully Justin will be joining me again in the next 2 days, the next gap that we get to that is accessible by the vehicle. The rest of the Smokies are pretty inaccessible, so yeah, I'll see him in 2 days. So for the next 2 days, you'll just have me. Alright, thanks for watching us, and thanks for your patience with me with these electronics. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it eventually. Alright, bye guys. Alright guys, we are here at Derek Knob Shelter, and I'm here with the two most amazing trail angels I've met so far. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Joseph, otherwise known as Huku Duku for those on White Blazes.
Awesome.
And I'm Ted from Birmingham, Alabama.
Awesome. So I came up here after a 12-mile day that really kicked my butt, and they brought all this amazing food. And I was trying to figure out how they brought it up here, but I'm just going to let them explain it because it still blows my mind.
Well, it's just a side trail that comes up to here. It's about 8 miles long, coming from the Tremont area of the Smoky Mountains.
Okay.
And we were just needing to hike that particular trail, trying to hike all the trails out here in the Smokies.
Only 8 miles. So how much food did you all bring out
I
here?
had 10 pounds
Holy cow.
extra.
Yeah, we probably each had about 10 pounds of food.
Okay.
Hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, and
zoom over
Oreo
here.
cookies, and condiments.
It's amazing. Can you show me? I've never seen anyone make burgers the way that you do your hot, but it's very impressive.
Well, basically, it was kind of like a meatloaf. I got these little 7-inch pans that are kind of like these.
Yeah.
And I just put a pound of meat in each to cook them about so thick. Put them in the refrigerator, and once they had hardened up, sliced them up, and then vacuum packed them to put them in the freezer.
They taste amazing.
For
I
the
had
trip
one.
for coming up here.
That's impressive.
And
And
it's
then
a lot like a meatloaf because it's just hamburger meat.
it does. And then you just boil it in the
onions,
water.
And then with them
Just
being
heat
in a
'em
little
up,
bag, just being able to boil them.
That's
To heat them
awesome.
back up, so that way you didn't have oil, grease, and stuff to deal
Yeah.
with.
I'm so impressed. And then the hand washing station. Did you all bring that?
Yeah, well, because we're gonna have the condiments, and you hear people
Yeah.
talk about on the trail getting diseases from each other.
Yeah.
You know, because you have norovirus
So-
and all that kind of stuff. So
You all thought about everything. I'm going to zoom over to the hand washing station. So it's right over here, but they have a little station with soap and hand sanitizer and water that they carried up for us. So this is a huge treat.
We're not out hiking as many nights as y'all, but
I know, but still.
but we hike a lot.
But you carry the food out here on your back, so anyway, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Alrighty. Hey y'all, so I'm here at the campsite of Derek Knob Shelter. We hiked a total of 12 miles today, which really wasn't our longest day, but it kicked my butt. I know I spoke with y'all earlier and I was like, oh, it's gonna be an easy 12 miles. And word to the wise, nothing on the AT is ever easy. And although the elevation profile today wasn't too bad, there was so much mud on the ground, and it was kind of like puddle jumping / mud skating. And some parts of the trail we had up to a foot of snow. So it was definitely interesting and different than what I'm used to, and it took me much longer than usual to hike sections that usually don't take that long. So it had a lot to do with the weather, but all that to say that nothing on the AT is ever easy, and you should always respect the trail, because the AT will always kick your butt, or mine at least. So I didn't stop much today to do any videos. I showed you one of the views, but I was just focusing on getting done for the day. And hiking in the Smokies is a little different. So here at the shelter right now, we are all waiting until 7 p.m. because you can apparently make reservations for the shelter if you are a section hiker. And so we're all just kind of waiting to see. The shelter has to be filled before you can camp. So even though I have a tent site, I can't set up the tent just yet, just because of regulations, and you have to make sure that the shelter's full and that all the people that have reservations are in the shelter. So it sounds complicated, but it's not too bad. We got really lucky. The weather warmed up a lot. It's not freezing anymore, and I'm currently in my flip-flops, which is great. Just enjoying the sun before it starts getting cold again. And the forecast for today is calling for weather in the 20s, so it won't be a big deal. It won't be any different than yesterday, and I have a really warm sleeping bag and a liner. The highlight from today, as you saw earlier, was the trail magic that we got. There were these two awesome men that carried all the food up to the shelter, and after such a long day, that was definitely, I would say, the hardest one I've had so far on the trail. That was just amazing and so welcomed and so appreciated. So thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to having Justin out here again. I really miss him. Hiking without him sucks. Usually we're like, I don't know, bebopping down the trail and making jokes and quoting different movies to each other, and he's just an awesome hiking partner, and I see, I'm so fortunate to have him, and hiking by myself isn't the same, so I'm very much looking forward to having him back, hopefully in the next couple days. And to add some more I can't even talk. And to add some more entertainment to these videos with him there. So anyway, I think that's all for now, and I will just give y'all another update tomorrow. Alright, bye guys. Good morning, everyone. I am back on the trail. The night yesterday at Derek Knopf Shelter went well. I set up the tent for the first time by myself, which went decently well, and felt huge without Justin, so I really missed him. But fortunately, the temperatures didn't drop quite as far down as we expected, so it wasn't quite as freezing. And as you can tell, this morning we have beautiful weather. It's going to be, I think it's a 7.5 mile hike today, so not too bad. But I'm definitely not underestimating the trail. I don't know if you can tell, it's still a big mud fest through here. So it'll probably take me a second to get to the next shelter. But the good news is that Justin will be joining me again tonight. Like I mentioned yesterday, one of our friends got injured on the trail. And so Justin and one of our friends brought him to the emergency room, and it turns out he ended up breaking his arm in 2 sections. I mean, it was like his wrist and one other bone. But he has a cast on now, and he's going to be back out on the trail because he's a trooper. So they are getting in at Newfound Gap and hiking southbound 10 miles to meet us at the shelter tonight. So I'm super excited. I can't wait. It's fun. I mean, it's a good experience hiking on my own, but it's a lot more fun with him, so I'm very excited. But yeah, so the hike today should be pretty nice. I'm going to turn off the camera in a second because there's a pretty muddy section straight ahead and I don't want to fall. So anyway, he'll be back on soon and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. With Mr. Turkey. I think he went. Yeah, holy cow. I'm a little nervous to get too much closer. He just wants to go for a walk with us? Yeah, he's just be bobbing along the trail. Ooh! Ooh. Very cool. Maybe we should walk in a group just to get...
Thanks for the show.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna...
Hey y'all. So I'm on my way to Klingman's Dome. I stopped at the shelter at 7.4 miles from where we were yesterday and had every intention of staying there, but apparently someone had norovirus there yesterday, and we're definitely trying to avoid that. And it's still early in the day, it's only about 1, so it's 2 more miles to Klingman's Dome, and I think another 3.5 miles after that to the next shelter. So that's the plan for today. But just wanted to show you the mud puddles. Not sure if you can see it. It's like walking through a little stream. And it's been like that all day today. It's like puddle hopping. So definitely slows down the pace, but it also looks very beautiful in here. So I'm so happy to be out here and even more excited that I get to see Justin later today. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye. Hikers hanging out. We are on top of Klingman's Dome.
I've been enjoying this view.
Hi baby. Oh, alright. Yeah, I think this is good enough.
How's it going, guys? I'm back. Happy to be back.
Me too.
Reunited with my lovely lady, and then also our group, so that's nice. We were able to get our guy some medical attention because he ended up breaking both bones in his arm, but he will be back with us tomorrow hiking in his brace, so pretty excited to have him back. He's a tough guy. Let's see, so the last 4 days, well, for me, it's been a little bit different because I had to go down a side trail to the ranger station, but it was interesting because of the mud and everything, which I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's been pretty tricky. Wella, however, as you got to see her yesterday and the day before, I imagine, had a slightly different experience. So did you want to talk about how yours went?
Oh, they've heard all about my experience. It's been a lot of puddle hopping and dodging mud piles. So it's a lot more like mentally exhausting, I find, than physically.
Oh yeah, this stuff wears you out because you're always, trying to avoid slipping in the mud, and then your feet get wet, and then they stay wet.
And nothing dries.
Yeah, nothing dries out, but
and it drops below freezing.
yeah, it's been pretty cold the last couple of days, but fortunately our big Agnes sleeping bags have been keeping us very warm, so we cannot complain about that. But yeah.
It's kind of neat to see the snow, so we can check that off our list.
Yeah, the snow's been great to look at.
And we did a short video yesterday at the Klingman's Dome, but there were so many people.
Oh my goodness, yeah. There's a road that leads up to the top of the Klingman's Dome, so everybody's able to drive up there. It's a very popular tourist destination because it's the highest point on the Appalachian Trail, and it's very accessible, so people like to come visit.
It's definitely weird coming from the woods where it's so quiet.
Oh yeah.
And then going into very populated areas.
It's a huge contrast. Well, let's see. So today we're going to be walking to Newfound Gap. It's only going to be about a 3.5 mile walk from where we're at right now. And then we're going into Maggie Valley because we've got some community support through Warrior Expeditions. But we will be right back on the trail tomorrow. We should be able to get this video in the last 2 to 3 days out to you today. as well. So hope you're excited. We're excited to be bringing them to you. And see, that's about it. Sweetie, anything?
Nope.
All right, well, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.